This presentation is for Legal Issues, EDL 555 course, Dr. McClure, Professor. This video presentation will capture a few things I've learned over the course, as well as highlights from Module 7 readings. Things I've learned. Freedom of speech, sexual assault, and Fair Labor Standards Acts are things that I'll highlight in this video presentation. Freedom of speech is covered in the First Amendment. Policy somewhat varies on college campuses based on the type of institution, yet there are specific parameters all institutions must follow based on the amendment. In regards to sexual assault, sexual assault must be addressed by all institutions and noted based upon the Clery Act, as well as the Campus Save Act. The Campus Save Act requires that all institutions educate their students and their campus community about sexual assault. In addition, the federal law requires that all sexual assault violations are documented, as well as the cases are resolved within a specific time frame. During the course of legal issues, I enjoyed most information about the Fair Labor Standards Act. Reason being, I was personally affected by the Fair Labor Standards Act requirement that was initially supposed to go in effect December 1st, 2016, regarding reaching a threshold salary of $47,000 or requiring that staff was granted overtime at the 40 hours per week. I encountered firsthand experience specifically with that law due to the fact that some of my colleagues were going to be affected tremendously regarding their salary. When this law was written, student affairs was definitely not thought of, seeing that a lot of us on average easily works over 40 hours a week. In addition, it became somewhat tricky, seeing that housing and resident life employees could not count any compensation regarding housing or meals that had been paid for in their contract. In particular, this stands out to me because I have a colleague that's currently in a dual role who works for student activities and housing and residence life. And due to his dual role, there were a lot of meetings and conversations in regards to how they would be able to uphold the law beginning December 1st, 2016, and allow him to work in his dual role effectively. However, as we all know, the Fair Labor Standards Act did not go into effect December 1. And so it definitely relieved a lot of stress for employees, especially those that worked in student affairs. And also, I think, if nothing else, brought attention to the fact that some student affairs employees really do work hard and have a hard time with work-life balance. And so I think, if nothing else, it definitely provided institutions, brought about more awareness to institutions and ensuring that their employees had a better work-life balance and that they actually were being appreciated for all the work that they do. In regards to Module 7 readings, a few things that stuck out to me in the Sanctuary campus in regards to deferred action for childhood arrivals was the fact that schools began ensuring protection for undocumented students. And in regards to the State DREAM Acts, I found it interesting in 1982 that the Supreme Court denied charging tuition to state schools in regards to undocumented students. So that's something definitely that was new to me that I didn't know. And in addition, it also stated that a number of states passed legislation in regards to tuition benefits for undocumented students, but also at the same time was able to abide the federal law. Something that really sticks out in regards to this is the current temporary travel ban from President Trump and the impact that it had on students that I work with day to day, as well as how the travel ban could actually affect global perspective in the classroom in regards to our international students. And and whether or not they could actually obtain college degrees here in the States. So that's what I've learned over the course of legal issues, at least a few things that I've learned, in addition to highlights from reading 7. Thank you.